6 years ago, 5 Pakistani girls went missing. The only thing they had in common was the fact that they had a video made of them dancing.
Yeah. It's in the Pakistan like area and like the whole Muslim culture. They have the I'm pretty sure it's called Sharia law, where like women have to wear the shababs or
Yeah.
hijabs and like clothe themselves like all the way. They can't dance or sing or really have like do anything like fun like that. And that's what the video was. And after it came out, they disappeared.
Yeah, but Pakistan even took it to another level. Pakistan, they got 5 girls that look alike them and even dismembered their fingerprints so that you couldn't check the identity of the new girls.
And that's crazy, like how far their government is willing to go to cover up
Something
basically
like that.
yeah, basically crimes. I mean, in the world's eye, I feel like that's a crime. No government should be able to do that.
No, it is. It is a crime. It's the problem is that the idea of that law is so outdated and doesn't fit in with current society
at all. At all. It's really objectifying women over there to a whole nother extent, and that kind of stuff right there. It bothers me sometimes because I see so many feminists here in America who are fighting for so many women's rights and stuff, and making very minor things such big deals. When I mean, you don't see like all the hype about this, like with feminism and female activists and stuff like that. They're not going over there and like protesting and basically like making new laws. Not really the feminists themselves making new laws, but contributing to new laws being made and stuff like that. I feel like there's not a lot of help going out to these women.
No, there's not. And my problem is with Western feminism is they're so quick to say how horrible their situation is and all these problems they have. Well, then here's the thing. Like, really, if you really think about it, at the end of the day, I believe that there's complete equality. If I go in for a job and a woman goes in for a job, at the end of the day, we'll probably get paid the same amount as long as my specifications and my resume is the same as hers. If my resume is better and I have more experience, then it's common sense that I would make more than her.
Yeah.
But so like, why fighting for this minuscule shit?
It is like nowhere near the actual ball game that we're all in. I mean, there's women being killed
for dancing.
For dancing, and
like you wanna fucking fight for something. That's what you fight for.
Yeah,
you don't fight because you feel like there's institutional rape.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like what are you talking about? This isn't a rape culture.
Yeah,
nobody believes that going out and raping somebody is a good thing.
That everybody's like,
exactly.
You don't go out on your Saturday night out and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
go rape this girl. Let's go.
No.
Like, no, that's not what everybody does. And by saying that this is a rape culture is insinuating that people believe that rape is okay when it's not.
Yeah,
rape is not okay. Rape is bad. If you ask
your everyday normal man or woman if rape is a bad thing, they will tell you yes, 100% rape is a bad thing.
Exactly.
So that's not the issue, but the issue is that women in these lower class like countries, like
Middle Eastern countries,
Pakistan,
they are getting raped and nothing happens. That's where rape culture is involved.
Yes.
You want to say rape culture's here? No, rape culture's over there.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Those women live in a life where they are completely underneath men.
Yes, and they have lower status than your house pet.
Yeah, the inequality over there. That's true inequality.
Yes, and those women over there need somebody to fight for them. They can't just fight for themselves, because I mean they'll be, if you can get murdered for dancing, laughing, and having fun, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get murdered if you stand up against your government.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah.
Especially if a woman does it over there. No, it's like crazy.
That's where female activism needs to go. And not just female activism, but so many different groups.
Well, anybody that considers themselves a feminist, you just look ridiculous if you're fighting for some minuscule shit when shit like that's going on.
Yeah, if your biggest problem for feminism is that guys spread their leg on the bus, you are the problem with America. You are the problem with everything. With, like, the people that are seeing the real harm, the real crimes that are being committed against women, and going over there and actually speaking up for women that don't have a voice, those are real heroes in your situation. So
yeah, you minuscule feminists fighting over ridiculous things, as far as like man spreading, like shit like that. No, like come on, look at what's going on.
Yeah, no,
just look at the bigger picture here. Come on, like truthfully.
Yeah, and like. And yeah, like there's many people that will probably disagree with what we're saying here.
I don't give a shit.
But that's all fine and dandy. You are still if you are just going to sit here and complain about what we're saying now instead of taking your voice and your action to fight for these women's rights, then you're just part of the problem. And I'll sit and laugh and just watch as you think you're entitled and you won't even do anything to help.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like feminism over here. Hey, there are some good feminists. I would assume.
Yes.
At this point in time, they're few and far between in my mind.
Yeah.
Or they're not as outspoken as the feminists that you normally see every day. But there are some good feminists, and feminism really did like.
Oh yeah, no.
They did a job. They did the world a favor by doing what they did over here. But the problem is that feminists is so far taken from where it was at this point in time. Like feminism, you fought for main liberties.
Yeah, like the right to vote.
The
right to vote, the right to have a job, and like actually like be able to make more than like extreme amounts underneath what a man would make. I mean, like
exactly. But
in the 40s through the 60s and stuff like that, like when women's like rights were being like
oppressed, that's when like feminism did their job. But nowadays, this whole fighting over the most bullshit things possible,
when there's actual battles out there to be fought that are commendable causes.
Exactly, like, and that's my major issue with modern feminism. I don't think that.
Yeah, and I definitely think that today's medias definitely have a part to play. I mean, like they're the ones that bolster and like totally put out all these notions.
Oh yeah, and if you ever like read some news articles, anything that happens between a man and a woman, the man is always made to be the bad guy.
Yeah,
he must be crazy. Like the man is always made to be the bad guy, 100%. So like I'm just saying, stop fighting for dumb causes and fight for fucking like true causes. Like something like that, a woman dancing and getting killed by her fucking government, that's something you should be fighting for. You shouldn't be fighting for a man spreading his legs on a fucking bus.
Yeah, it's definitely mind blowing where these groups put their focus.
Exactly. Like no, that's stupid.